Good morning, Carla. Morning, Jacob. I thought we'd start with Chrysanthemum today, so if you want to pull that up, that you're more ready as we populate. So my goal is to lay down 3 different tracks to practice with as we do this. The first one being the melody, the second one being the harmony duet part, and the third one being a kind of piano harmony part. And that way, as we're getting ready for performance, you can have all the different parts to practice with. I'm gonna go with 8th note at 58 and hope that that's good for everybody. Maybe I'll notch it down one more. 8th note at 56. All right. Remember, you have 2 flats. And our first note is F. Two, E, and all right. So you can keep practicing that top part. I'm going to switch down and play the second part. I'm going to play the duet part so you can have an idea of how that's going to fit. And then don't worry, my plan is to come back and catch that part there at the end that needs lots of practice. All right, so from the beginning again, I'm not playing the same parts. 2, E, and right. Give me a second to move to the keyboard, and then we'll lay out number 3. And ideally, at the recital, we'll have all of these parts happening at the same time. Although right now I'm definitely only one person. On the other hand, that gives you the chance to practice it along with, so you have more individual idea of how it's going to work. All right. This one's for the violas. You ready? 2, E, and this one since this is the newest one you guys have ever heard. Ready? At the top. 2 E and it's always a good sign when bows are moving. So I hope that means it's going successfully for you. All right, so let's do together, starting at measure 16. Measure 16, take the first ending and do the first measure at 5. So practice doing that repeat. So we're going to do, I don't know, about 5 or so measures. Everybody found it? Got your good D, 2 E, and Alright, we're going to do that small amount again, starting at measure 16, 2 E, and Alright, same place again, and we'll add 1 measure back up at the beginning. So it'll be 1 measure longer this time. 2 E, and want to back up one measure from where we've been starting. So we'll start at measure 15. So you're starting in lowered second on F. We found it. 2E and. Good deal. All right, exactly the same thing again. Starting at measure 15, taking the first ending, double check your bow hand. 2E and. All right, shake it off for a second. We're going to start at 16 and take the second ending this time. So find your good D. We're in third position. 16, 2E and. Same place. 2E and. Alright, this time back up one measure that you're starting at measure 15. So on your F, 2E and. Same place again from the F. 2E and. All right, so start on the first note of the second ending. So play that B flat with me. We'll make it 4 clicks long. Ready, and. B flat, 2, 3. We're going to do C next, first finger, 2, 3, then D, whole step, second finger, E flat, third finger, thumb on the A string, F, G, first finger, whole step from your thumb, A, whole step from that, second finger, the B flat at the top. Now, if you have your good thumb position hand, your thumb is across D and A string, and your third finger's on the A string right now. So you should be able to do B flat on D string, and then B flat on A string, and check your octave. Do it again, 2 B flats, and double check your bow hand. We're going to start at the top of that and go back down. So same kind of scale, starting with D flats and B flats. 2, 3, 4, A. 2, 3, 4, G. 2, 3, 4, F. 2, 3, 4, E flat. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. C. 2, 3, 4. E flat. 2, 3. Aren't you glad it's an all cello day? I just realized you couldn't see my hand. All right. B flat here on the G string. Then B flat on the D string. Second finger. And then B flat with your thumb. And we're going to do that scale again. So your thumb is where it needs to be in the second ending. You've got your good B flats. 4 clicks per note. And B flat. C. D. E flat. F. G. A. B flat. B flat. A. G. F. B flat. D. C. B flat. Nice. So in order to help you be even more familiar up here, I'm going to do a B flat arpeggio. So you'll do B flat with your thumb. The second note will be the D, where your second finger is. So if you're in panic mode, that's the same as your harmonic. F, your thumb straight across on both strings. So that's thumb again on the A string, and then the high B flat will be a 3. So it'll be thumb 2, thumb 3. Better words to say that. Still 4 clicks a note. Find your good B flat. Ready, and 2, 3, 4. D with your second finger. F. B flat. Still B flats. F. D. Terrific. Rest your hand. Remember that when your thumb is in thumb position, you want to have it be in contact with the string, but it doesn't have to be in contact with the fingerboard all the time. It has to be in contact with the fingerboard when you're playing B flat and F. But otherwise, you don't have to worry about smashing it into the cello. Just relax it a little bit. Let's start at measure 12 and then take the second ending. So you're in fourth position on an F, second finger. Everybody found it? 2, E, and So ideally that makes that easier for you to handle. And if it hasn't made it easier yet, it gives you a way to practice it to make it easier. Really good job today. Any questions? No, shaking of heads. All right, I'll give you one joke and then you can say anything around the table you want to, but you guys tend to be less chit-chatty than the violins. All right, this morning's joke. Why are elevator jokes so good? They work on many levels. All right, so at least you can leave smiling. Have a great day.
Thank you. Have a good day, guys.
Have a good day.